Alright everyone, welcome on back. I am
Hi
joined
there.
here with...
NGDB and
Alright, and we are now doing... Deaths of Swirling Flood. That is this map.
Yep.
So yeah, it's been quite a while since the last deaths. They really, like, stretch out between, what is it, the Howling Pit, I think was the last one. And then nothing until you finish off the Bridge of Frozen Souls.
There was one. I think this one you get after, Hey, you've got a little quest button.
Oh, yep. That's a new lost little samurai-esque dude.
Well, more of those hunters.
Oh no, not those guys.
And, oh yeah, I should have put this on. Well, let me get down there and you be right behind me, please. But let's have some fun.
Okay.
Watch this.
Oh Jesus. God damn.
Yeah, that's the other major Bayonet exclusive gift. This one's called Radiant Barrel.
Wow, yeah, that... Jesus.
Costs 10 Ichor and has a substantial cooldown, but yeah, it hits like a truck.
Yeah, that was crazy. The rest of this first. So how did your Thanksgiving go?
Your cousin over?
I had my brother's girlfriend's grandma over, which is why we didn't record last week.
Yeah.
And it just drives me nuts because she's not my grandma. Well, she talks to me like she is. And so pretty much what I do when she visits is I lock myself in the room and then I don't say anything to make it seem like I'm not home. Makes a lot of unnecessary comments, like as if I am her grandchild.
Oof.
And especially now since I left my job, she is like intensified, like, oh, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? And it's like, why don't you mind your own damn business?
Why don't you clear your venom?
Oh geez, yeah, damn, that's really affecting me. I'm so used to you know, video games where they don't, you know, where venom doesn't really matter much. Except for Final Fantasy X, in that game where it takes like, what was it? Isn't it like a straight like 25% of your maximum health each turn?
Hmm.
Yeah, in 10 they don't fuck around with poison. Which is great because it also works for, oh no, not these guys.
And let's just room clear.
Wow. I thought these guys stopped moving once you hit them. No, I was gonna just use the Vivify, but I want to keep my Iker.
You were gonna use what?
I was gonna teleport us back to the...
Oh boy.
No, not again.
I think we need to start figuring out Hamachi sooner rather than later.
Yeah, Jesus. Oh, the signal's still being sent out. But yeah, in 10, I remember there was a rather infamous fight. Was it the third form of Seymour? And you can trivialize it just by throwing poison on him. Because every time, because he's one of those bosses where they like have a reaction to any action you do. And anytime he has that reaction, he gets hit by the poison tick.
Oof.
Yeah, so it's like you basically had a fourth party member in that game, because every time he did something, he would take like a couple thousand damage.
Yeah, I know there's something similar in Final Fantasy V if you're dealing with the Catoblepa's optional boss, because it'll react to any damage you try to do, or nearly any damage at least, with a 2/3 chance of just trying to petrify a party member.
Oh,
if
wow.
you poison it, the poison ticks are substantial. And, you know, you can eventually just run that out and it'll maybe try doing regular attacks or doing brains, but that's not petrify, you can heal through it.
Out of the hunt for the thief.
Yeah. It's just funny how in like, especially, you know, in RPGs, they kind of like train you to think that status effects are useless, but then you'll just have like that one boss where it's like, oh damn, you could completely trivialize it if you put on a status effect.
I mean, this is nothing compared to Death by Math, as it's called.
Yeah,
Where
that's a funny turn to put it, yeah.
you can fool around with levels in a bunch of ways. And if you get to... And in theory, even if an enemy's level is something like funny that you can't make a multiple of 5 out of just by having, you can eventually push them up to the single bite cap of 255, which will make them vulnerable to level 5 death.
That's right, I forgot about abilities that manipulate the enemy's level like that. And you know, it just dawned on me, this is a Howling Pit like map.
Yeah. Let's see, is it there? No, it's the other side. You'll see what I mean in a second.
Oh, joy.
There we go.
Oh, well then. Hold on 1 minute, I gotta pull this lever. Oh, you got things handled.
Yeah, that thing requires like an A in willpower or something wild, but it is very nice for being able to just do a screen clear.
Yeah, jeez. Whoa. Oh no, I hit the wrong button. Oh, thank God they canceled me out of it. I almost activated the Queen Slayer ability.
Yeah, this whole attire here is a bunch of DLC stuff, like the veil, the gun, and this, which I think we've already briefly seen, the Lightning Brunak, which is basically useful only for regaining Iker.
Oh, it gives like a bonus to Iker.
Oh, it is substantial. Let me look at the stats. I have Devour on it, so it's like increased by more, but the drain rating on this is 1.99. That's also with a buff, but still, it's like very high.
Double, yeah.
Then this gun, well, I'll show you what it does after we deal with it.
Alrighty.
Yep. Okay, cool.
Just to make sure I don't make that mistake again, I remove the Slayer ability. So I guess it would be useful, right? No, no, not again.
Oh,
Wow, that's just...
let's see if I can get back in.
That's just weird, like... It's not doing what it did before, where you, like, would just start sliding around the arena.
Oh, boy. Have you, cleared the encounter?
Yeah. Sorry, I should have
Back in here.
held off so you can get your medal.
Eh. The medal's not too important. It's mostly a question of, okay, like, am I able to get back in? We can do this in a timely manner.
Oh, it won't let you join unless I'm in a boss fight. That's right.
Oh, you're still going?
No, no, I'm out of the boss now.
Okay. Still searching.
Am I... Oh, for some reason it didn't auto set my beacon. Sorry about that.
There we go. Alright, now that we have a bit of free time, I can show you the way this particular gun works.
Sounds good. Oh, jeez.
So, unlike a lot of guns, the light attacks just are continuous. There's no eventual dash back or whatever.
Right.
And then the heavy attacks, you know, the actual gun bits. There's that, which is
like
pretty
a
short-ranged,
Electric
but
shotgun.
which hits decently hard. And then there's the heavy version, and then there's the charged version, which kind of sucks. Like, it does that, and it doesn't actually do much damage.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not a gun you want to use if you're trying to hit things at long range, on a consistent basis.
Yeah.
Obviously, it still works for Radiant Barrel and whatever Mia has.
Yeah, yeah. God, that orb, that was funny. Will it go through enemies, or like once you shoot it, once it hits it, it explodes? God, yeah, that Queen Slayer ability's no joke.
Okay, you got slowed. Let's get around that.
Oh, no. That was close. Almost ran out of the buff. Final journey. All right, that's Swirling Flood handled.
Boss music is still playing?
I was gonna say, yeah. that was weird.
Okay, cool. Your time has come to an end. You received a reward.
Alrighty, now for the next map. Alrighty, Cliffs of Rust. Looking like this will be a longer one with three available options.
Yeah, a bit longer, yeah.
Have you played a game called Valheim?
No. I've seen a lot of footage, mostly from Jade Star's stream.
Good old Jade. there's a mechanic where you go into like dungeons, and they also have like, you know, 1 or a 3 openings. And if there's one thing I appreciate in this, besides having an actual map, is that we go in one direction and we just head straight. In Valheim, sometimes I've been lost in a dungeon for like 10 minutes because I keep going the wrong direction, trying to get my way back out.
Oof.
Because you'll like go into one room, and then there's 3 other ways you can go, and then go into another room, there's another 3 ways. And there's no real way to mark your progress. You can't like build something, like put a sign up or something like in Minecraft. Oh, this is gonna be a fun one.
Forgetting what this particular encounter is.
I'm gonna rush the dudes shooting fireballs. I'm gonna take them out first.
Ow.
You'll just delete the whole encounter.
Not quite the whole encounter, but a lot of it. Like, I got hit, but that ice sweep still went off, I guess.
Maybe the little desync we got worked to our advantage.
Eh.
Got a unique dude right here. No, we don't.
Not anymore.
Nope. I just realized too, I got 2 things. I'm assuming they're both for Shang, but I didn't get this other map from Shang. I got it from the self-important resident.
Who are you facing? So what do you mean by you got 2 things?
Oh, that was probably for the Revenant's quest. Never mind.
Yeah.
Oh god, another Hermes vestige. Yeah, well, it's funny because both this guy and the guy at the last map both dropped old world material, so I just associated that with Shang.
Yeah, that's just a random drop for certain enemies. Oh, you haven't really had much need to play around with it, but were you familiar with this with the Ivy Blood Veils Charge Drain? I think I told you about it before, but you might have forgotten because you haven't had one of those. It's not that it's in the center; it's that you can move it around.
Oh, really? Oh, I see. I see your little. Oh, that's. Oh, damn. Okay.
It can go around corners even.
Well, so that's what's funny.
Like, yeah, see, like over there.
I remember you telling me, oh, you can do it around corners. So I tried to do it, and what I did was I walked right up against the wall and then just did it in place. Like a jackass.
Camera, get off.
Uh-oh. Well. This is just gonna be a recurring joke.
We need to.
And I don't get it, because I've played Valheim with my brothers, both my brothers, and no internet issues there. I'm just curious what it is with this game that makes my internet just not want to work.
Oh dear, you want to... Shortly before next main recording session, you want to just like try out Hamachi, see how it goes.
All right, yeah. It's got free options, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like it's like you have to pay if you've got more than 5 people on a network, I think they say. And
Okay. So yeah,
yeah,
not gonna be an issue.
like they make their money off of businesses, not just randos.
Not right. You sure they don't make their money by logging my data like everyone else?
Hell, there might be that.
Oh, damn it!
What did you do?
I fucking activated,
oh dear.
Yeah.
I think we better get to the encounter door quick.
Yeah.
Is it here? Yeah, it's here. Okay, cool. Yep. Hold on. You just rush it. I'll deal with this thing.
Alright. It's because I put the button where I usually have my,
Oopsie.
my attack, my little teleporting, Louis attack thing. Whew,
Okay, cool.
okay.
I don't know if I actually hit something with Radiant Blast or not. But okay, yes.
Alright, let's take that
We
back
got through
off.
the encounter and you didn't die because you used Final Journey too quickly.
You know what? Let's put that on my D-pad instead of my, X, triangle, square buttons.
Yeah, generally I generally put like activated things on the face buttons and buffs on the D-pad.
Yeah. It just doesn't help that I put it on, for whatever reason I put it on square instead of just, because I have a, circulating pulse on circle, so I was like, oh, well, I like using circulating pulse, so let me just, get rid of Louis' thing real quick.
Okay. Oh, so you have actually started using it now.
Yeah, kinda. When I remember I can do things besides use my normal attack.
Okay, yeah, you explored down that way.
Yeah.
It wasn't showing up on my extent of the mini mapping, but then I remembered, oh wait, that was in between desync.
Oh yeah, that's right. So wait, do you also see my breadcrumb trails, or?
I see my own breadcrumb trails, and I see what portions of the map you have unlocked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, where in here is the Lost Invasion? Oh, okay, it is
Probably up
right
here.
up the stairs. There we go.
Well, how do I get to that chest? Oh, that's how I do it. I break the boxes, duh.
Yeah, you can just dash through them. Oh, I was wondering why they weren't spawning.
Christ.
Probably the last one? Yep.
Yep. Oh, what did I grab? A broadsword of
Yeah.
alleviation.
But yeah, things that... God damn it. Anything that can hit multiple enemies is very useful for Lost Invasions.
Oh yeah, it's kind of a chronic problem I find. Not using two-handed weapons is that, well, oh, there's 3 or so enemies, I can only hit like 2 of them.
I know there's something in... forget the exact name of the gift, but there's something in Atlas Yakumo's Blood Code that just has you do a spin with a two-hander.
Oh yeah, I think I tried using that at that very rude Cathedral of Loss of Blood evasion, the first one. And, well, it didn't work out too well. The attacks came out so slowly.
Well, actually, since we haven't... Eesh, might as well just briefly show up here. Okay. We'll fire hammer and... circular? No, it's tormenting blast. Okay.
Oh, that's a nice one.
This is one of the funny DLC variant weapons. Some of them are kind of more gimmicky than others. Like, for instance, this is like this requires dexterity B and mind C, and its scaling is dexterity A. Nothing in strength.
Nothing in strength. Interesting.
Similarly, there's the Inferno Blade, which is strength, requires strength A and has A plus strength scaling.
Oh wow.
Which is incidentally a really fun weapon if you get the stats for it. Okay, let me switch my build back to normal. I'm ready to barrel. Okay, cool.
So I appreciate gimmicky stuff like that. That just lets you try out different things. Ooh, RV Mastery 06, huh?
Which one was that?
Stun shot.
What? That doesn't sound right.
Let's see, what does that do?
Oh, stun shot, you said. I thought you said gunshot, which would be weird.
Oh, fires projectile that stuns your enemies. Strange. I don't know what else I was expecting. But nah, something that drives me crazy with like video games, you know, is how there's, you know, not video games per se, but just how people who play video games are like, oh, I don't want to do this gimmicky stuff. Just tell me what's the best. And like for example, I remember this. This is near and dear to my heart. Playing New Vegas. And I asked, because I was like, I made a character who had the 4 Eyes perk, and I was like, hey, there's like this little unique thing with the Lucky Shades where you get 3 perception instead of the usual 2. So I went to GameFAQs, and I was like, hey, is there a way to get Lucky Shades without having to be with Caesar's Legion? And then I got this dude who threw this, like, fucking manifesto at me about how I was wasting my time and it was a waste of a perk. Why do that when I could put on power armor? And I was like, dude, I don't want to wear power armor. The most iconic part of Fallout I don't really like. And it's just like, man, I just wanted to have fun, and instead I got a min-max thrown at me.
Hold on.
Okay, this is the part.
Remember what I told you?
Yep.
So what's the plan? Are you going for the boss first, and I'm like trying to pay attention to some of the ads, or the reverse?
I'll go for the boss.
Okay.
Let me just readjust my skills real quick. Okay,
like I said, we can talk once it gets into the second phase.
Alright, then you ready?
Yep.
Right.
Okay, there we are.
Oh, I guess I can get a better view of this. I didn't do it last time. Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize the axe head was made up of his daggers.
What the hell?
Uh-oh. Oh, come on, game.
Dude. Well, are you surviving?
Yeah. So now the problem is whether or not he'll quit doing, if he'll let me hit him before the final journey wears out. And he keeps teleporting around the arena. Not teleporting, but you know what I mean.
Leaping. Jump attacking, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Got him.
Okay, cool.
Alrighty, and with that, that is both of the maps.
So yeah, that piece of music, like I said, appears nowhere else in the game. It's only for the first half of an optional replay of a boss in the depths.
That's kind of out there, yeah. Huh.
And it's like, did Goshina, like, was Goshina listening to the Barber of Seville Overture or something? Because that's seriously what it reminds me of.
Yeah, that is interesting. And are there other bosses that does that, or is this just the one exception?
To my knowledge, that's the only one that does that, that has, like, something different and distinct on the soundtrack. Oh wait, no. Sorry. There is one of the DLC bosses that uses, a different variation of an existing piece in the base game. But that's a variation of an existing piece. It's not, like, a completely original track.
That is strange. Is they just kind of threw it on a optional mini boss. All right then, everyone. That was these last two maps. Be seeing you next time.
See you later.